Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Good.
So this is exciting.
Very exciting. That's for sure.
So everything working good on your computer today?
Everything. Yep, it's working good today. Thankful for that.
Exactly.
Hi, Lori. Hello, ladies.
Hello, my friend. How are
Hello,
you?
my friend.
Hello.
I'm good. Hi, Janet.
She's frozen.
She's frozen. Cheers to the shred. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Mel. Welcome home. Hi, Lisa Marie. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Everyone's just getting on and settled.
Awesome.
Yeah. How's everyone doing today? A lot of us have started the shred, so we're all like getting our water finished up for the night. Oh, it's kind of good to schedule a Zoom in the evenings for these reasons. It keeps us busy, not thinking about. Yeah. My goal is going. What's that, Mel?
I said I finally hear you guys. I don't know what I'm doing with these Zooms, I tell you. I'll get used to it.
It's an experience, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hard.
Hi, Kim. What do we have? Oh, there comes Christine. Awesome. And if you guys want to mute out, that's sometimes helpful. That'd be good. And if you don't know how to do that, you should just see a mute at the bottom of your screen.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tammy.
There we go.
Hi, Shauna and Delmer.
Hi.
Okay, we're just reaching 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna just wait another minute here. Oh, lucky 13 participants. My lucky number. Hi, Christine.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi, Vicki.
Oh, maybe it can't hear me.
I can hear you, Christine.
Oh, okay. Just check to make sure things are working.
Yep, they are. Hello. So if you guys can mute
Awesome.
yourself out, you should be able to see the mute button at the bottom left of your screen. That's great. There's usually some shenanigans going on in the background. I've threatened my family to remain calm. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Okay. So we're at 9:01, and I don't want to waste any more time because I'm so beyond excited. So excited to have Michelle here with us tonight. Like, if I could reach you the screen, Michelle, and hug you right now, I would. So I'm hugging you. We are so honored to have you on our call tonight, Michelle, and just want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. Just for those of you that have not had the opportunity to hear Michelle speak or know a little bit about her, but Michelle is a former science teacher, a busy mom, and she started in the business in April of 2012. And by the way, Michelle, happy 5-year anniversary. Did you think about
Thank
that?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years already. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
April, yes. And so Michelle, she became NMD in the fall of 2013. And a neat little mention is when I went to my first Elton, Michelle and Sandy and Barb were there too, and it was a really exciting experience. We were all just kind of like wide-eyed and like, whoa, this is so awesome. So that was a great experience. And Michelle also earned 100 Club in 2015. Like, wow. Can you imagine how much hard work she's had to put in to do that? So thank you again, Michelle. I want to thank all of you for coming on tonight and supporting our coaching series here. We're on week 4, and I'm going to turn it over to Michelle. She's going to talk to us about team building. So thank you, Michelle. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Oh, thanks for the lovely introduction, Teresa. I just adore your energy. You're just the best. Okay, so this is such a huge topic, like Teresa said, and it's tough to cover it all in 20 minutes, but it's definitely my passion. If I had to choose anything to train on, it would be on team building. I love team building. My style has always been and will always be to share the business and the product at the first shot. I think it's only fair to give whoever you're sharing with the choice so that they at least know what the options are. One of our famous lines in our team right now, when we're giving this kind of opportunity to our family members, people at the swimming pool, whoever it may be, is once they're like, yeah,
This is so frustrating when I can't get.
Oh, just.
Can you guys? Okay, you can hear me. You're good.
You know what? I wonder if I should just have you listen this way, Sue, but it's not the same.
Okay. Yeah, so anyways, our favorite line in order to share it all at once is really simple. So they've asked you, okay, I'm ready to get started on Juice Plus. And this is like a zinger that's working for a few of the girls in the team that are moving really quickly. And what they say is, that's awesome. I'm so excited for you. Did you want to pay regular price, get a discount, or get it for free? And it's just like such a non-confrontational way for people to understand the options. And so when we say, do you want a discount? We mean the family plan, taking them to DD, getting them that 6% commission. And when we say get it for free, we mean get them to BF, get them the bonus money. And then after that point, they're making about $100 a month. So their product is free. So that's my favorite line to kind of like put it into a tiny little nutshell for you. But as far as team building goes, I think that first you have to kind of fill the pipeline. And a lot of that comes down to attraction rather than, selling. You got to do attraction marketing. So if you're out there on Facebook, just kind of sharing your lifestyle, sharing things that you do as a result of the business, and really being proud of what you make and where you are in the Juice Plus company. Like I had a girlfriend come up to me and tell me, I'm at the position in the business that you were at when I first wanted to join your team. And the way that you marketed yourself back then, I would never have guessed you weren't making millions of dollars. I would just share, and I wasn't being untruthful, but I would just share, the time freedom that the business was giving me, or, you know, the if I was able to afford a hotel room, then I would post all about that experience being related to my Juice Plus business. If you're making $200 a month, you guys, that's huge. That's $2,400 a year. In your mind, put that to something so that people can understand what it's equivalent to. We're not allowed to share direct incomes, but one thing I like doing is having an income line. So, you know, what you can say is, I was going to order the product anyways, and now the business is sending me and my husband on a trip every year. It's crazy to me. Or I was going to do the business anyways, but this is paying for all my kids' sports now. Like, how cool is that? And so just like showing people that it can actually impact their lives in a positive way is so important. And I think people have to have kind of that idea. And then sharing a few other stories along the way too. Like if they're like, wow, that's amazing. And be like, yeah, I'm super proud of where I'm at, but there are people in this business that are earning, you know, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. Like it can be full time. I choose what I've got right now. I'm super grateful for it. Someday maybe I'll get there too, but that's an option for anybody, you know, and just kind of painting that whole vision in a quick sentence. But make sure you're sharing everything. You know, if you like to be out running, then you have to be posting on Facebook consistently. I think that's one of the biggest things I've ever done in order to start building team is just, you know, sometimes it's annoying. Like tonight I had the kids out and we were playing baseball and I didn't really want to take my phone out of my pocket because it was a super amazing moment and I didn't want to interrupt it. So I waited until I did my turn and then I went off into outfield in a time where nobody would notice. And I just quickly took a video that I'll post later. So I don't have to interrupt that moment, but I still capture it because honestly, when you're a network marketer, your job is to share your life. Your Facebook becomes a bit of your business page. And I'm talking about your normal personal page, and people need to consistently be reminded that you're out there living life and who you are. Like for me, like Teresa said, my brand is I'm a busy mom, former high school science teacher, total science nerd, and a real foodie. Like I love getting good food into my kids. I'm passionate about that. And I love, you know, just all around healthy kids. Like that's my thing. And so I think it comes through in my brand. And some people, like one of the girls on my team, her hashtag is authentic rural roots. And she's a farm girl at heart. And this business really allowed her to stay home as a mom. But not only that, it allowed her and her husband to move to the farm, buy a farm, move to the farm, and have him work from home, which was a huge risk for them. But because of her Juice Plus income, she was able to cover all their mortgage and that kind of thing. And he was able to just worry about, you know, the extras. So that's her brand. Her brand is being a farm mom and, you know, being out with the animals and her boys getting all dirty in the mud. Like if you go to her page, you know what she's about. And she posts frequently about her lifestyle. And I love it because it really ties into the why of why she's doing this business. Some of our moms are nurse moms, so they're sharing, you know, their lifestyle. And one of my girls that's moving quite quickly, and she's going to be hitting NND really quick. She is nursing, and it's hard, right? And she just put up the most beautiful post the other day, and it said, "Boy, I sure do love these days when I don't have to yank my son out of bed at 5:30 in the morning, dump him off, throw a piece of toast off at him, dump him off at the day home, and then go work." And pick him up when he's cranky. Like, no, today, because of my lifestyle business, I get to wake him up whenever he wakes up. We can go to the library. We can have breakfast for as long as it takes. And she posted some of the most smiley pictures of her boys. And that hit me like right where it counts, because I remember being a working mom, and I worked in between Lincoln and Ava for a short period of time. And it was just the worst, you know, like in the morning, they're so bubbly and happy, and you'd be driving them to the day home. And then when you got home at night, they're just terrible. Like they gave all their goodness to the day home, and you just sit there and look at the clock and count down the minutes until they go to bed. And then you get up and do it all over again. So she didn't say what she was doing or tell people that they needed to join her team or say, "I've got 5 spots open, join my team." She was just attracting people to her mission, showing how it's benefiting her life. And I think that's my top tip for team building. Even if you get an opportunity to talk to somebody. So on my list, I have, don't ever miss out on your pelican moment. So this is something that I've been training on lately. And a pelican is a really interesting bird. And what they do is they just hover and hover and hover. It takes a lot less energy to just hover, right? And they get in that seam of hot air and they just hover and wait for their moment. And when they see the fish, They don't waste even a millisecond. They drop from the sky straight down into the water, grab the fish, and then off they go. I mean, they're not worried they're going to break their beak off. They're not worried they're going to miss. Sometimes they do. It doesn't matter. They just go for it. And we were laughing at, that meaning and how we need to use that in our business, because sometimes you'll be visiting with somebody and they'll give you the most beautiful pelican moment. And a lot of times it's easier to be like, I'm just going to chicken out. Oh, I don't know what to say, but you have to share. And if you're nervous, just call it out. Say to them, you know what, I'm really scared to share this with you because I don't really know how to do that, or I'm not very good at this, and I certainly don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I can't help but think of what I do, and it's in my heart to share with you. And if it's not for you, no problem, but have you ever heard of Juice Plus? And let them answer that question and be like, that's what I do, and this is where I'm at. Share your income line. This is why I do it. I do it because, so for me, when I get a pelican moment, I just say, my last pelican moment, the lady was talking about another network marketing company. And I thought, oh my gosh, if I don't mention mine at this point, it wasn't my plan to bring it up during this particular setting, but I'm going to anyway, because if I don't bring it up now, she might go with this other company. And so I just said, I have no idea if it's for you or not, but I would love to share what I do. And this is what it is. It's called Juice Plus. And the reason I chose to, I love network marketing, and that other company you're talking about, all the power to them. I love them all. I support all of the women doing these. But for me, I chose Juice Plus because it really aligned with me and my morals and values. Some of the stories from my clients can make me cry because of what the product has done for them. And for me, that really gave me a purpose in life. I used to be a teacher and I needed to fill that void of helping others. And the other thing I love about Juice Plus is that it's a daily consumable product. So the residual income is solid. And for a single parent, I really, really needed that. And so that girl was like, oh my gosh, you're speaking my language right now. I need purpose. I need passion. I'm really good at what I do, but I don't get that there. And man, she's like, sign me up. What do we need to do? I want to join what you guys are doing. And had I had it in my head, nope, I'm not talking about Juice Plus this whole time, and missed that pelican moment, then I could have missed out on a really exciting mover and shaker, and somebody that I really value how this business is going to impact her. And that's the other thing I want to say. Most important thing to do when you're team building is just get right out of your head and drop right down here into your heart. Remember what this business has done for you. It's so easy for us to forget. And it doesn't even matter if it's money. Maybe it's just community. Maybe it's personal growth. I don't know what it is, but I guarantee you every single person on this call tonight has been impacted in the most positive, most beautiful, touching way by this business. And when you're going and sharing with people, instead of being like, oh my God, I feel so awkward, this person's going to think I just want them to join my team and that's all I care about. If you get back down into that heart energy of, oh my gosh, if somebody wouldn't have been persistent with me, what would I have missed out on? And then think, this person is someone I care about, even if it's someone you've met recently, you're already going to be developing, those feelings for them, that you kind of just really want the best for them, or else you wouldn't be sharing. And that's another note. Don't share with people you don't want to work with. I know that sounds a little harsh, but you're going to be spending a lot of time with these people, sleeping in beds with them, you guys, sharing hotel rooms and sharing hurts and truths and vulnerabilities. And if this person isn't giving you a good vibe, you don't need to pursue them to come on your team. You do not need to. You need to share with who you feel intuitively drawn to sharing with. And I think that's really important. So if there is somebody that you're intuitively drawn to, remember, it is for a reason. It is divinely connected. You're having that conversation because it was all set up to be that way. That's my belief. And it's your responsibility as such to make sure that you share with that person if it's feeling right in your intuition. So don't miss your pelican moments. I think it's really important also to work your business daily. Number one, it keeps momentum going in your team. and in your business itself, but also too, it really draws in that law of attraction. So if you're looking for frontline team members, the most powerful thing you can do to draw those team members in is work your business daily, because you are sending out clear vibes to that universe. This is serious. I'm not going to mess around. And when I get a team member, I'm going to give them all I've got. And so then your attraction is going to be massive. You're really going to draw in those people who need this mission. And then the last thing I had on my list was make sure you teach to teach. Sometimes this is really hard, and it really does play into the whole fathering. So I think that you guys use a similar system to us, our Team Synergy website.
Yeah.
So that's our system, teamsynergyinspires.com. And on there's a startup meeting and really everything you could ever need. There's a little round wheel, that's the roadmap, and that shows you like how to get started and everything that you need. And then after that, you're going to do a full startup meeting with them. And through that startup meeting, you're going to get them to set 3 events. You'll get them to set 3 different events, and that's going to be at least one personal in-home party, and then 2 Facebook parties is what we usually like to do. If I can get them to do 2 in-homes, like even better. The more heart-to-heart, belly-to-belly, face-to-face connection, the better, because you're at the beginning, when they're like a newborn distributor, you're going to be hunting their team for them. They don't even know that their best friend Sally would make an amazing distributor, but you will, because you know what it takes to be good at this. And what it takes is heart, soul, and good relationship skills. And if you ever meet anyone with those, they are so worth pursuing for a lifetime. And the coolest thing about our business, guys, is that it's not going anywhere. So don't be upset if somebody says no to you. Remember, that's a no for now. Like, this company's been around for 46 years. The product's been around almost 25 years. So like we really have no rush, right? Like, the only way to fail at this business is to quit. It's a $50 investment. There's no risk. Keep on pursuing them. Keep on showing them that you're serious. Keep showing your Juice Plus posts and your lifestyle posts, so that they're going to be watching in the background thinking, they're still doing that Juice Plus thing. There must be something to it, right? And so that's that attraction marketing that you really want to bring in. And I really, really would encourage you to share product and business every single time. I think it's important. I think it honors them and their decision making. Like, who are we to decide if somebody needs the product only, or if they'd be really good at the business, but maybe they're not going to like all the products? Like, we just have to share with them what we've got, and then you let them decide. And I'm so grateful that Sandy shared the business with me right at the beginning, even though I was very, very, I was so turned off by network marketing at that point. I just didn't think it was for me. I didn't think it was a bad industry. I just did not see myself doing it. And so if she had not continued to pursue me, using lines like, oh, well, no worries, like, you don't have to do it, I can take your discount, it's no problem, giving me that fear of loss, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. And then, also too, giving me the fear of loss by saying, I know you don't want to do anything with this, but if you got 6 more orders, you would get to VF. You don't have to, but that's what the other girls on my team are doing. And again, kicking in that fear of loss for me, showing me what's possible, even though she was uncomfortable. I had told her very clearly, I don't want to do this, but she took one more step in the right direction and said, okay, well, just so you know, here's what's possible. And then after I got to VF, she said, you should come to the mountains with us. Please come on this girls' weekend. I think you'll have a blast. And even if the business isn't for you, at least we'll have some, good laughs and a few glasses of wine. And then, because she worked so hard and went so far out of her comfort zone, I was at an event. And you guys know the magic of live events, when you're sitting in that room and you're just like, I had no idea what this was. So remember, when people are saying no, they're just saying no to whatever they think it is. They don't even know what it is. So really important to get, this is my like formula to getting people to VF and then getting them to NMD. It's like, get them into the business no matter how you have to do that, whether it's with a discount, whether it's for getting the product for free. Get them into the business, then get them to VF. Now, if that's you kind of tracking their points and just being like, you know what, let's just have a little party. That way the people in your life at least know that you're sharing it. Because what if anyone in your world is struggling with something health-wise that you don't know about? Just then, at least everybody knows you're doing it. They can come to you if needed. Tell them to leave their wallets at home. They don't have to order anything. And it will just be a nice way to kind of let everyone know. And so in your head, you're like, I'm going to get this girl to VF. She only wants a discount, but I'm going to get her to VF. You can share with her like, wow, did you know you're only 5 orders away from this level? Like, I have no idea if that's interesting to you, but it's what a lot of girls on the team do. Would you be open to having one more little Facebook gathering? You know, and just kind of like, you're just kind of nudging them in the right direction towards VF. And then whether the event, so then the last piece of the puzzle is you're going to get them to VF, but you're also going to get them to an event. The event might happen before they hit VF or after, it doesn't matter the timing, but the key is get them in to the system as a rep, get them to VF, and get them to an event in whichever order that has to happen. So important. If you do that, then they're going to learn to do it too. And so then it will begin to duplicate. And so then they'll start pulling up VFs on their team. And really make sure, you know, my last point is called teach to teach. Make sure you're letting your representatives have the freedom and the confidence to use the system themselves. You don't want to be doing everything for them. You know, I've got a new girl on my team. She just hit VF. Her name's Laura. I adore her. I pursued her for quite a while as like a dating situation kind of thing. And what I mean by that is I was like pursuing her, asking her for coffee. And in my head, I'm like, I want this girl on my team so bad, but I'm going to wait for the moment. So she just hit VF, and she's got this girl on her team. She recruited a girl already. And she messages me yesterday and says, okay, so I did a startup meeting with Burry, and we've got her first event ready to go. What else do I need to do? And I'm like, this is your first rep, and you started her without me? I love you already. But I showed her very carefully the system, and I always redirect her to the system. When she asks me a question, I say, did you check Team Synergy? When she asks me anything about anything, I redirect her to our website every time, or I redirect her to our team page. So I'm teaching her how to teach rather than giving her fish, right? I'm teaching her how to fish, which is so much better. And it's already kind of coming up in her team building. And then just like, if you're doing the do, walking the walk, talking the talk, your team will too. So those are my biggest team building tips, guys. I hope that helps. And I guess we'll just open it up to some questions now.
Sure. Thank you, Michelle. Holy, my head is spinning. And you know what's crazy? Like, just because you're a national marketing director, you still have 2 pages of notes. Like, I never stopped taking notes, ever. So,
Never.
yeah. So if anybody has a question, if you want to unmute, we've got a couple of minutes left. And does anyone have a question that you can think of? Or are y'all just sitting here going, holy moly? Anyone? I know everyone's going to just like go away and go, whew, okay, now I have a question. I'm going to direct them to Team Synergy.
Exactly.
But, you know, I just want to highlight a few things here that, Michelle, you're so good at teaching. And I mean, being a former teacher, I mean, that's just natural for you. And it's something that we all really need to learn to do, because making your team independent is so huge. It's so huge. And so we appreciate your website so much, and we appreciate that you've shared so much with all of us. You just do so much for all of Canada and so many more. And I have to make a note that Michelle actually spoke in Anaheim and closed the Friday main stage. And Michelle, I have to tell you, so Lisa Marie and I were sitting a little bit farther back, and people were just wowed. And I was just like feeling so proud for you, because we were watching their reactions, and they were just so excited. And they're like, oh, that is just so awesome. And it was so neat to sit and really watch everybody respond to you. So you need to be so proud. You just totally knocked it. You knocked it out of the park. And I just want to thank you again for your time tonight. And you guys, it was qualifiers day today. And, you know, qualifiers days are huge. So we even got Michelle on qualifiers day. So thank you from the bottom of our heart. We have a very heart-centered team as well. And so a lot of the things that you do and say really, really have resonated with all of us so often. And I can remember times, you know, when you first came in, you were a baby distributor, and we were watching you grow and move and like shake the whole world. And we're like, you know, in moments when we didn't know what to do, some of us would say, what would Michelle and Sandy do? So often you'd say that. So thank you. I think we should let Michelle go for the night, but we just really want to thank you for your time. And I want to thank all of you for coming on tonight. I think we learned a ton, and we'll be forever grateful, Michelle. So thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, thank
Thanks so much, Michelle. That was fantastic. Very, very good.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Good luck.
Good night,
and-
everyone.
Good night. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Bye.